whatever it is. I want to be able to pick those things out as a trained sommelier, right?
A wine connoisseur, right?
Oh, yeah.
Michters, thank God it's Friday, right? Whiskey Tango Charlie live on Facebook. It'll be our first time doing this, Charles, on Facebook. We've done quite a few videos outside of Facebook. Easter is upon us. We've got some samplings coming up. Every Friday we do a
Sensory training, my friend. Let's just call it what it is. It's sensory training.
So why do we train the palate, right?
I want to challenge myself. I want to be able to understand, or if I blind taste, a lot of the tastings I do offer out there, right? They're blind tastings. I want to be able to clearly, hopefully, distinguish between the rye and a bourbon and a cask finished, or whatever it is. I want to be able to pick those things out as a trained sommelier, right?
A wine connoisseur, right?
Oh, yeah.
So everyone's palate is different, and let's not get caught up in, Charles's understanding of it, because he is he's further down the trail than I am by far.
Well, a little bit down the journey, right?
Right.
Not an expert. Totally not expert. There are folks out there that are truly experts in this, but enjoying.
I think it's a journey, right? So
no, enjoying the path, enjoying the trail, and the road that I'm traveling, and this right here, Michters. Man, there's a lot of hype about Michters now, right? It's just everywhere I read it. In the social media world and the blogs, a lot of hype about Michter stuff. And I'm not a big Michters person. This has been kind of my first foray into this. And this is a Michter. This is the Michter rye. When I was up in Louisville recently, Michters was building out their whole urban distillery and things, and the downtown Louisville is quite awesome, right? And it wasn't open yet, so I understand it's now open, and I can't wait to go back for another visit. But right off the bat. I almost got floral at the beginning. The more I keep smelling of this product, this one is a. The more I keep smelling of this is, gosh, is it now? I'm coming back to the oak, right? This is a single barrel one, 1753, Kentucky straight rye whiskey. Not a very high proof either. This particular one, 84.8 proof. So for me, in the proofing range, I typically enjoy, I'm typically in the 106 to, 112, 115. So enjoying a lot of, but the floral, I just keep coming back to some floral and a little bit of citrus added on the back end of that, which is quite amazing. And I don't know if it's just the fact that Troy, I just jumped in and I had a couple of these.
It is Easter
M&M's,
right?
Chocolate. I don't know if the chocolate is messing with my whole sensory deal here, but
and it's Jack and Jill, right? We talk about Jack and Jill,
left and right,
left and right.
dominant side. But
Charles, I enjoy a rye. I'm the rye guy. I don't. Everyone knows that. I think if you follow us at all, wow. I cannot wait, because when we were in Louisville, we didn't have an opportunity to visit the distillery.
you know, from an 84 proof, it's very. For mine, again, I'm just going off of my palate. I'm typically at the higher proofs, and I really don't the 100 plus. I'm going to say just 100 plus range doesn't really offend my palate. This is very, very mild. I would encourage anyone, if you're if you're just beginning your journey on the trail here with neat. Talking about a neat, I would think this would be a great starting point for someone that's trying to figure out their palate and beginning that neat journey, right?
I can't quit eating chocolate, just to let you know. Just can't do it. So, I want to put it to the test. I don't always drink my bourbons neat. I don't want to say that I'm not a purist. I enjoy the flavors that it brings. I want to put a little chocolate in my mouth there, Charles, because I want to see what this does.
Interesting. Interesting.
A little acidic. Still on the front of the tongue. Maybe not with chocolate, guys. No, we're not drinking wine, by the way.
No, we're not having a wine.
Right?
I'm gonna just play with this because it's just Friday and we're just goofing around. And not that I need to proof this down in any stretch of the means, because 84 proof or whatever that was. But even that, sometimes a splash of water will improve and get you there.
So let's do that. I'm gonna do the same thing. So we'll act as if we're putting ice in, right? So I'm gonna do 1 drop. What's that do for it, Charles? What's it do for you?
I don't think it changes it. I don't get any significant change. I put like 2 drops into that little bit there. Listen, by far, this is absolutely something you can enjoy however you want to enjoy it. You can put this over the rocks. I believe you could put this over ginger ale. I'm personally I'm not a soda fan. I'm just not. Cokes and things are just way too sweet for me. But very super mild. You're talking about an entry point for anybody that's beginning their journey on a trail right here. This is good.
Good stuff. So Whiskey Tango Charlie, thank God it's Friday. Little sensory training. We've waited for this all week. I hope you've waited for it all week. Please jump in, give us some comments. Tell us what's in your glass on a Friday afternoon. The bourbon lifestyles, Charles.
My friend, great. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you.
Have a great weekend, folks.